All right. So, well, everyone's here. So, who would like to give a quick recap of the last session? Ew. Eh, well, just so you know, Escher is in the wrong campaign. Don't worry, we're not using the wounded and dying rules. No, she means weekend.
Some pretty efficient stuff, and then we exercise that fucker.
Nice.
Cause thank God Tavro's fast as hell.
Yeah.
Fast as fuck, boys. Fast as fuck.
Alright,
And that-
so we are still in combat order because there are 2 goblins left, and you are still chasing Krenko. We did wrap up with Escher killing the horror, so we will start up with Fox this time.
Yeah. It's gone, and my turn ends with me and Tavro high-fiving each other.
Yeah. The first positive interaction between the two of us.
And then I wince in pain.
It's like the end of a 80s buddy comedy movie where you two jump up and high five in front of the sunset.
Yeah, and then that knocks me to the ground.
Just for clarification's sake, Justin has a torch lit, right?
Aldrich does currently have a lit torch. Is it not putting off the light? It is not. Give me a second.
No, because I'm trying to determine if I'm going to put them into the darkness or not.
He does not have a torch. When he crossed paths with the horror, it snuffed out his torch. Sorry. So there is no current torch, but Aldrich, if you would like to relight the torch in your hand, you can.
Yeah, I mean, would I have to wait for my turn on reading initiative right now or no?
When it gets to your turn, yes.
Okay.
No.
No, do Fox, not metagame.
No metagaming.
No, the metagame is, do I move where my character has seen before, even though I don't see it?
Well, if you've seen it before and you have a general idea of where it is,
Yeah,
then
if the map is displayed but like grayed out, that means you know enough to be able to walk without it like just walking into walls.
I don't know, if you turn the hall lights out here, I cannot make that promise.
it's not like this. And just
It seems
touch the goblin. Are you Clara? No. Are you Clara?
I'm just gonna say he's gonna feel on the ground towards where like the bridge starts, and then he's gonna get in a sprinter's position as I prepare an action to dash once I am in the light again.
Gotcha. All right. That will bring us to the one goblin who looks at you, focusing on the other goblin Kai, and he is going to dash run away. And then he shuts the doors behind him.
That was a mistake.
The other one is just looking up at you and says, Hekara blessed me! She wouldn't let you strike me down! Ha-ha! And he just goes back to praying. Tavro, what would you like to do?
I got to attack it last time.
You did.
God damn. I believe I still have light cast on me, right? Like, that hasn't gone away?
Yes.
You still have light on you.
Just making sure. However, I think... I live in the... Tavro lives in the setting of Ravnica. Does he know if Vidalkins can see in the dark?
They cannot.
Fuck. Escher also cannot, though, and he's further back, so that matters more. I will 5... Oh. And it just didn't let me turn the corner. 20... 30... I will stay right here, but ready in action to dash.
Alright, and Fox, you can now trigger your dash action.
Once Escher moves up, I should specify.
Alright, there's my other 30 feet.
Gideon, you are back up after being repeatedly beaten down by this shadow. What would you like to do?
Clara's next. Thank you very much.
You already know what happened with you. We went through your whole thing in between sessions.
He's just the same.
As Gideon jumps into the 15-foot deep pit in the middle of the room. Are you sure you would like to do that?
No, I didn't see the water there.
You know, I've had a rethinking of my life.
My God.
Well, you see, Gideon has lost all concept of depth perception.
Yes, after being knocked down so many times.
So there is a bridge there that you can go across.
5. That was 15. That was 20. I guess so I get 10 more feet. And then I guess since I don't see any enemies around, can I just use my bonus action to move another 30 feet?
You are a rogue, you can bonus action dash.
Okay.
Join me. You probably can't even see where I am right now. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Oh, you're closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Alright. And you kind of get there and you, like, right on the edge of your vision, like, just because you're close enough, you can just, like, barely make out the faint silhouette of Fox standing in front of you.
Nice.
Aldrich, what would you like to do?
So, Aldrich would like to know, like, I'm assuming there's no one that's left behind me in the group, so everyone else is up front? Across the bridge?
Behind you.
Escher is still behind you, but that is all.
Okay.
But I stayed behind to give him light.
You stay behind to give him light. Okay. I would like to light the torch, relight the torch.
Alright, that'll be I believe that's an action to light a torch.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
And then I'm gonna walk up here to the group.
Nope. 30 feet, not 300 feet. Excuse you.
Ugh.
And that's how I'm gonna spend my turn.
Alright. That will bring us to Mr. Gyo, there is a spiteful praying goblin in front of you.
Right. I'm gonna turn around. Well, I assume like I heard the door close from the other goblin running away.
You heard the skittering of feet behind you, and then you heard two doors in rapid succession open and shut.
I'm gonna look back, see that the goblin's not there, and say, your friend made an error. However, that works in your favor. And I'm going to, with intent to incapacitate, punch this one.
You're only proving his religion right.
Hikara blesses me! Hikara blesses me! Hikara has left me to die.
Hey, he's still alive.
He's still up. He actually isn't even knocked out.
And I'm just gonna say again, do you want to talk to us?
And he just looks at you and goes, Hikara will preserve me even in death. Okay, let's change that dead to unconscious. As you do, kind of like...
I'll picture, like, it said, like, Hakar will preserve me even in death, and just, like, the second he finishes that sentence, Kai just sucker punches him in the face one more time.
Yeah, so he does that. You just deck him, and he drops limp in your, like, just in front of you.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, I did not mean to close the door, but I will come 5 feet this way and just signal to Fox to come here.
As Fox is like, I can't see anything.
I am just out of your range. I can see your light. I am about 15 feet up from there.
As I just see shadows moving off in the distance.
And I'm just gonna yell out, it's clear.
Are you going after that other goblin?
No.
Then for now, we can leave the combat order.
That was the intention, was let that one go.
But it was about to be my turn.
Well,
Okay,
now you can move freely,
hold on.
and it's everyone's turn.
Slow down, you veritable Goliath.
Our owner.
Hey, I waited.
Hold on. Oh, yes, thank you. Wait, hold on. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You should worry more about her, or him, as I point to Gideon.
Well, you're here now. Can I do a medicine check to see how badly wounded Tavro is?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Bada bing.
I just realized my Touch of Death passive is only for reducing a creature to 0, not for killing. So
Then
technically I get it from that.
Then yes, you do get your Touch of Death feature. Yeah, like, you look Tavro up and down, and you're able to tell, like, he's really not that injured, especially compared to everybody else.
So, like, over under 50%, we talking?
Over 50%.
Huh.
Like, it
You
seems
are
that
okay.
he's had mostly surface-level wounds, whereas other people have been, like, knocked to the ground or maimed.
And
Surprisingly-
fuck on magic healing.
You are okay. You, however, might have a concussion. Or two. Gideon, do me a favor. Don't move or this is going to hurt.
Oh no.
Zach, am I allowed to?
You can cure wounds if you have spell slots for it. We are not in combat order. Anything that you could normally do, you can still do. Just remember, Krenko is still using this time to run away with Clara.
I'm just gonna keep running ahead. I don't stop for anything.
Wait, if that's the case, why did we end initiative?
I am keeping track outside of some things that have happened.
Not like you just magically found her.
Yeah, like...
Also, did that healing work? I don't know if, I thought I got it to work, but I'm not sure.
I don't see any actual rolls for you.
Yeah, me neither. Hold on.
What Clara's hair looks like right now. How's it looking?
Because I have an ability that specifically gives healing, but it's not rolling for the damage when I use it, and I'm not sure why.
You didn't put it on the details. Let me do that for you now.
Yes, I did.
I just opened it up on your sheet. You did not. Or at least it didn't save if you did. How much healing is it supposed to be?
1d6 plus 10. It says it right there on my sheet.
Oof.
Well, I just added that.
That's a lot.
What the fuck?
I'm just asking because your description says 1d6 plus 4.
What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, what are you looking at?
Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
Okay, good.
The description says plus 4, not plus 10.
Oh, keep reading.
Plus an additional hit point equal to the creature's... Okay, so plus 6 because you guys are level 6. Got it.
Yes, that's why it's plus 10.
Alright,
And so I put 1d6 plus 10 in the healing. Alright, let's see. I might just be lagging and it might not register, so...
No, I opened that on your sheet and it did not have any of the details in it.
Yeah, see, that's weird, because when I open it, it does.
Because I just added them.
No, like, I was in it before you went in my sheet.
Weird.
I've had it open the whole time.
Well, try again.
Yeah, let's see if this works now. Okay, now it's giving me a roll. Oof.
Hey, that's still 11 hit points. That's not bad.
I need that.
Alright, so... Are you two actually going up and around to up there? From just a quick perspective, Kai is aware that Krenko went down through these caves, because he saw it when he summoned the thing.
Which... Oh, down over there?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So-
imagine he would have told us.
Yeah,
If
that's why I'm, like, bringing it up right now, just because we're not in combat order, but I am tracking time, so if you want to explore that, you can. But
No. In that case, as soon as Escher is finished trying to figure out if he wants to heal me, But, Clara.
This one will help us find Clara.
As it's unconscious.
We're obviously not keeping up with Krenko right now.
You're like 50 feet away. I just spent all my movement sprinting this away.
I'm the one that has to tell you he went that way.
well, Tavro already left the map, so
Alright, I'll come back.
Alright, I will pick up the goblin and just go, but like obviously
wait.
at half speed.
yes, you will
Damn
be
it,
at
Fox.
half speed. I mean, you can also have Aldrich drag them, and because his half speed is basically full speed for the rest of you.
That this is a track.
Kai, you ran off. I haven't seen you in some time. Are you okay? Did you see that shadow creature?
Shadow creature? No, I was dealing with these, pointing to the goblin slinked over my shoulder.
Grisly, but understandable. How are you feeling?
As you look at Kai, just note there is not a drop of blood on him.
Of his own blood.
There is not a drop of my own. I'm covered in blood, but none of it is mine.
Are you at full health?
I am at 44 out of 45 health.
Oh my god.
Granted,
To be
8
fair,
of that is
yeah. To
temporary
be fair,
hit points.
you're at 36 out of 45, but you have 8 temps, so you're 1 off.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I'll just be like, yeah, I'm feeling great. I just want to get our friend back. I think this thing, should we fail to keep up with Krenko, will help us find where he might go.
Oh, it's alive.
I made sure of it.
Would you like me to bring it back?
Not the way you're thinking.
I was thinking I fix whatever damage you did to it and probably seal that stab wound in it.
Oh, then yeah, that's fine.
I
Not
figured a conscious hostage is probably more useful than an unconscious one, is it not?
Not when we're running. Let's go.
Okay.
He makes a good point. A struggling hostage is much harder to drag.
Well, then we kill him.
If we lose Krenko, then we will bring him back. Or if an hour passes.
Understandable. Go on then. You're healthy, and I'm losing blood by the minute.
Alright.
Yes. Sorry about that.
So, as you make your way through this cave system, you go out through this cavern towards a set of stairs that leads downwards about 20 feet. And you find yourself coming out of this kind of more open cave system into what seems to be like a fairly structured sewer system. Gideon
wait, the
and
sewer
Aldrich,
system is
would you
loading.
like to join, or are you just gonna chill?
No.
Join. How about that?
I'm still loading, so give me a few minutes.
Yeah, it's going to move you all over the next few seconds, I think.
Mushrooms.
Cherries.
Ah!
We go into the next room. Clara is just standing with Jerry. Jerry standing over a dead Krenko.
Jerry.
You!
Is the screen supposed to have changed? Yes.
Oh yeah, let me just pull everyone in at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, Lizzie, for some reason, your token doesn't have dark vision. That should be better now.
So, to be clear, did we just come down the stairs or through the hallway?
You just came down the stairs. It is a
Okay.
perspective thing. The hallway leading up is actually south, but it is just a perspective thing.
Okay. Just making, because there was no staircase on the other map.
Oh. I see light?
I forgot to set up the lights in that room. I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Alright, so you all head down the stairs towards into these sewer system, and you see a closed door in front of you as you head down. I assume you would like to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Opening it up, you just see like a narrow passageway, and for the most part, it seems that this is just a passage through the sewers. And towards the end of it, there is another door.
Just to let you know, I can see through the doors.
That is correct. These are iron bar doors.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know in case there was going to be some prize and you didn't want the doors to actually
Nope.
be seen.
These are all doors that are made of like they're basically like iron grates that are on a hinge. So you are able to see through them so far, all of them. If you can see through a door, that is accurate in this. So as you're continuing down, you are able to make it into just further passages. Let me just take a quick look at something.
Okay. If you say so.
Are the rest of you going, or is it just those two at the front?
If Eldritch is going, I'm going too.
Yeah.
You wait. Yeah, I healed you. Yeah, you go in the front.
Didn't do that.
Well,
He's still...
I guess I'm gonna all the way up to wherever the rest of them are. Oh, there they are.
I don't want him to be invisible.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. I believe as we get up there... Yes, Aldrich. With your passive perception being absurdly high, as you get into this room, you can hear around the bend in the next room, you hear very heavy breathing.
One behind here. Corner. I hear them. I hear their breathing. Maybe it's Krenko from his running.
I'm just gonna turn to Aldrich and say, "Eat them all. I don't care." And then I'm gonna open the door and keep going in.
Oh, alright, that's one way to do things. After you, sir.
Be careful.
Alright. Fox, I believe you are now at the point where you can see into the following room. And standing over a large pit in the middle of the room, you see, covered in blood and panting heavily, is Clara, standing with a dagger in her hand over what seems to be the corpse of Krenko.
Excuse me?
Stab,
What?
stab, 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 stab! Oh shit, I just closed everything.
Oh, we're running now. We're running.
Lizzie, you can see off to the side as
Go, Aldrich.
as some of your recent companions, a human cleric and a Boros Minotaur, rush through the side. You recognize them as your friends and party members as you look down at the dead goblin at your feet.
No, 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 no.
And Clara's just like shaking, like holding the dagger in her hand.
How do you
drop
actually?
the goblin like in the hallway back here and just run up?
The bounty said alive. Revivify him, please.
Fox, this is not about money, as much as your religion says it is. Clara, are you okay?
Fox, do you have that diamond dust?
I do.
Give it to me. Wait.
I hand over the diamond dust.
Shit, never mind. Never mind. You keep it.
Well,
The spell slot?
you see, I was being dragged, and then I came back to it, and I don't think he noticed. And I had my dagger, and I just used all my force, and I jumped up and stabbed him in the throat. And then I just kept stabbing, and I don't know.
26 on medicine. Is there any chance he's still alive?
This is a dead goblin.
Fuck.
You're not gonna check.
With that good of a medicine check, you know he has died in the last minute.
Yeah, but I don't have the spell slots.
I am just letting you know.
Kai is going to like grab Clara's shoulder and try to pull her away and be like, "Come on, let's go. Let's leave that."
Yeah. Okay.
Kai is used to murder, but knows that this is very not Clara.
Aldrich is
That's
gonna
accidental.
do.
Not stabby
Man,
murders.
this is like on Clara to make
Clara
sure
has
she's
never
alright.
done stabby murders.
No.
Sorry, what was that, Justin?
Aldrich just one of those like look head to toe on Clara to make sure she's alright. Just like no obvious like injuries or whatnot, because she did blow herself up.
Oh no, she is
Just like,
very heavily injured. To be clear, I think I actually have to change this, but Clara is alive and conscious with 1 hit point.
I see. Like from that, Aldrich's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on Clara.
I don't have level 3 spell slots, so that's why I have to transfer a person for now.
Connor, how many level 2 spell slots do you have?
I have 0 level 3 spell slots.
No, but level 2.
I have 3.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you, Mr.
'Cause
Bugman.
I had that prepared too.
So as the insects try to like, I'm not gonna describe it. Never mind.
She just lets
You're
the
welcome,
bug
Clara.
crawl all over her.
That was about to get not safe for work.
Reminds her of the Ravnica casserole. Yeah. Comforting its home.
Clara, are you okay?
I mean, at least he's dead.
Yes, but that is an error that can be corrected. You haven't doomed us yet.
Well, maybe I wanted him dead. Do you ever think of that?
I was told you were intelligent, so no, I didn't think of that.
He did really bad things, you know.
Yes, but he could be the key to saving a lot of lives. Luckily, Fox may have the answer to what we need.
He just goes to stab the other one.
I was only keeping him so that we knew Krenko's hiding spots if he had
Wait! Where is that one?
It's in the hallway. One of the new features in V10 is that they turn invisible when they have 0 hit points, so I'm just gonna keep it with 1, but it is dead.
Oh, damn it.
back to the
I didn't
hall,
realize he was...
slits its throat and
Wait,
walks back in.
Wait, hi. Make sure it's a clean cut, please.
It's already done. Trust me, it's clean.
Damn you!
Just don't go dismembering it.
You can go right ahead. It's over there. And I literally, Kai literally just walked over, slit its throat, and walked away.
After
did
that, Fox is just going to be a rabid animal going through every single bin and box here to find as much money as possible.
So
Can I look down this hole?
Yes, so there's quite a few things in this room. Now that
Yeah.
you've all gotten to Lizzie, I will describe it a little bit. So you enter into this room, which seems to be a large underground alchemist lab of some sort. You see an enchanting table on the, I guess technically north end, but on the map south end. You see a workbench with a few potions and titration equipment. And you see multiple vats kind of just around the room, each of which is working on what seems to be a different process. Some of them look to be just doing some sort of process with large vats of liquid. You can see in the corners, this one and this one, it almost looks a little strange, forming in about half of the individual vials are... It's hard to make out, but some sort of small animal is being held in there. While the two larger vats over here are just empty liquid that's bubbling up. In the center of the room is a large gaping hole that leads downwards. And looking down, you can see as, even with the faint light coming off of the large vats, there is... The light dissipates very quickly going down it, and even pushing your torch down, it goes past the 30 feet that the light gives off. And you just kind of hear, echoing coming up from the hole as you speak, reverberating around the room. Fox, give me an investigation check as you search throughout the crates.
While he is doing that, I have a question as well.
Yes.
There is science here. I wish to try and figure out what they were doing.
I will need you to also give me an investigation check. And tell me which piece you're... Either
Up here,
investigation or arcana.
Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah, like all the glassware and like the actual like experiments that they were running on this bench top.
Gotcha. Fox, you find this seems to be mostly like you're not finding money, you're finding chemical supplies, like bleaches and acids and bases, and you don't really find anything that you would note as inherently valuable other than what you can resell on like to apothecaries for small amounts of gold, probably. Escher, as you investigate the table, you find 3 separate smaller titration kits, one of which is just about complete, while the other 2 are pretty early in their in their work. The one that is complete is basically it's a full potion vial, and you can give, if you are proficient in herbalism, you can give an herbalism check. Otherwise, like herbalism tools. Okay.
I am. I just don't know how to make a roll with that.
If you have the tools, then you should just be able to click them on your sheet.
I cannot click.
In your inventory. They have to be in your inventory.
Ah, that I don't.
I mean, I assume you would have them, so I can just grab them and put them in.
Yeah, do that, please.
Yeah, just give me
Does
a
that
second.
proc a roll when you do that?
The tools will actually do rolls with, like, your proficiency based on the intelligence modifier, based on your proficiency in the tools, things like that.
Once he's done, Clara would like to examine these things here and see if they resemble anything she's seen in an Is It lab.
Alright, 1 second.
23. What is?
So you're not familiar with the specific potion that was made, but you do recognize quite a few of the ingredients that were going into it. This is some sort of potion that the ingredients are often used in teleportation magic.
Interesting. Their setup is amateur, but the results, well, they may speak for themselves. Can I take any of that?
That one potion is complete. The other 2, with that good of a roll, you're able to make out what they are. One of them you are very familiar with. He was making a potion of invisibility as one of them, but there's easily another 4 to 6 hours left of the process going there. And the last one is probably the most interesting for you because it's a group of ingredients where you recognize most of them, but you are not familiar of any combinations where they go together, or even any sort of like synergistic compounds that they have. That one also has a few hours before it would be complete.
Interesting, but one potion I have.
Yeah, so,
you wanna stick it in my inventory?
Yeah, I will do that in a second. Clara, give me an investigation roll as you look into the large... Anybody who is investigating can give an investigation or an arcana roll now, and then just tell me what they're looking into.
Oh, she don't know anything. She's got a concussion.
You know that you have never seen anything like this in the Is It labs, and notably, your parents are alchemists. This does not look like anything they have ever done.
Guys, it's pretty.
But what you do see in there, it looks like small animals, almost. Or like embryos being formed in these vials. Alright. Kai, what are you looking for?
Looking for like any kind of messages either out or incoming. Like any communications to people outside of or like within Krenko's gang.
You only find one thing, and it's actually as you go over to Krenko's corpse, you find it just a folded note laying next to his corpse, and it says, "Your payment will be due in 10 days." Signed, Mr. Taz.
I will pocket that note.
All right, and Gideon, what are you investigating?
So I was going to investigate it. Like, I saw this kind of look like a paper of some sort or whatever.
So that is a towel on top of a crate.
I see. It kind of looked like parchment from over here.
You can investigate the crates if you want, but on top of it, it is very clearly a towel.
Yeah, I'll investigate the crates if there's anything.
Yeah, so you are digging around, and at first, you do find the same things that Fox found. It looks like a bunch of, like, small chemical components. You can probably fetch a bit of money for it on, like, a black market or reselling it to an apothecary, but you're not really an herbalist. You don't know specific values. What you do know, as someone who is very trained in investigation, is to look for hidden compartments. And after a moment, you're able to find a little, you find like a little switch compartment towards the back of not those crates, but this chest over here. And as you push into it, it, like, the back kind of collapses forward. And inside it, you find 3 things of note. The first of which is a pouch containing gold. At a glance, it is at least 50 to 80. It could be a bit more. The second of which is a ring with a signet on it, and let me check what languages you have.
Common and Vidalcan?
You recognize it as, like, a linguistic character inlaid into the ring, but not in a language that you know. And the third is a glass eye.
Interesting.
Why do I feel like that is something that has come up before?
Oh, yeah.
Glass eye. Oh wait, that's mine.
Can I pocket the gold?
You can. Like,
I'll put
it's available
eye.
to you. If you would like to pocket any of it, you can. So what are you taking?
Yeah, I'm gonna take all of it.
All right. Yeah, there is no reaction. Like, you're just able to pocket it. For the sake of not making you count right now, you pocket the gold. It takes you a minute to realize, like, as you're just kind of sorting through it and adding it to your bag, the top layer of the bag is about 10, maybe 15 gold. The rest is platinum.
Oh shit.
Wow.
So you gain 72 platinum pieces and 15 gold pieces.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yes, it is.
Or no, sorry.
I'll take it.
Is Fox about to
And-
kill somebody?
This is an active crime scene. I'm gonna need to take all of that. It's evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you investigate Krenko's corpse, you do notice that he has a shiv on him. Aldrich, looking at it in particular, since he got quite up close and personal with it, it is not the same shiv he used to stab you.
I look around, see that they're investigating his body. Like, I don't know what they're looking for though, so.
Yeah, so Fox and Kai, since you're specifically looking for it, he is carrying a dagger, it is not the, like, weird bloody shiv that you saw him carrying when he was fighting you guys.
I'm gonna, like, ruffle through all his pockets and stuff and be like, search for either it and also any gold or anything else that he just had on himself.
So, very interestingly, you do find some, like, a coin purse on him. But inside the coin purse, where you would expect coins to be, are basically wooden coin fakes. Like, they have the same engravings and embossings as Orzhov minted gold would, but all of them are made of wood.
And then, like, sort of, like, pour them out and, like, disgusting, and, like, throw them on the floor and firebolt the pouch.
As you firebolt the pouch catches on fire and then burns away, along with all of the flammable wood coins.
How could this have happened?
It's really spooky in here. Can we get out? I don't like this place.
And
Just a minute.
As you are all looking around and kind of wrapping up the initial investigation, I believe... sorry. Tavro, was there anything you wanted to look into? Because I think everybody else had at least one thing that they searched for.
I'm specifically just keeping guard and trying to, like, just listen to what they're kind of finding out. So I can, like, keep it for, like, helping making our report.
Cool. Well, since you were doing that while standing next to the hole, you are the first to hear before... Like, everybody else is talking, so it's kind of hard for them to hear, other than Aldrich with his crazy high passive perception. So you and Aldrich both hear... Krenko? Is that you? Coming from the hole.
Guys, holy shit, there's something down there.
I'm going to immediately, I'm right there. Sorry. Grab! You're coming with me!
What'd you grab?
Clara.
Oh, where are we going?
I go, shh. And then I just want to get you around this bend.
Oh god, Tavro's finally making his move. The romance arc between Tavro and Clara finally begins.
This is not consensual, mister.
If you want, you can contest a check against me. And then I immediately, like, come back over here and, like look at everyone and, like, give them, like, a signal.
What is this signal you're giving us?
I point down the hole.
Fox is hitting the floor and just...
I grab Fox and, like, please, as like, I whisper to him, there's something down there, and it speaks, it's sentient. I hear it looking for Krenko.
And now all of you can hear, Krenko? Why won't you answer me?
Can everybody hear that?
Question.
Now that you guys are not, like, all talking to each other... sorry, what was that, Kai?
Does disguise self also disguise your voice?
It can.
In that case, upon hearing that, I'm immediately going to disguise self into Krenko.
Alright. What are you saying in response? And give me a deception or performance check with advantage.
Okay.
Hear me out. You say to me first, and I tell you how to respond in Goblin.
Well, it's saying it in common, right?
It did say it in common.
And I just say, so what was the first thing it said? Did I hear that?
You did not specifically hear it, but it could be passed on to you, up to Aldrich and Tavro if they're passing it on.
I'm just going to respond, I feel like a lot rides on this. One moment, she was being a bit difficult.
The new meal is a girl, then. Delightful. And you hear as it kind of just settles down for a moment.
So hear me out. I say in my best Clara imitation voice in Goblin.
Please
Please,
don't.
give us your best.
In Goblin, please.
I'll accept it.
That was impeccable.
Yeah, I'm
Wow,
not even gonna
that
make
was-
you roll for that because it was just so good.
That was incredible, truly.
Sorry, Escher, you were asking something as I responded to Kai.
Was I?
I thought you were, but maybe not.
No, I put a vomit emoji in. He was engrossed in what he was doing. He's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, but knows enough to shut up.
All right,
Kai was talking to the guy.
gotcha.
Zach,
Kai,
this is-
one other. Oh, go ahead, Aldrich.
No. It's good. It's good.
So Kai, one other
Yeah.
thing, just to answer your previous question. You look at his right hand. So he was holding the shiv in his left hand. You look at his right hand, and it is absolutely covered in slice scars. It looks
Okay,
about three.
that is what
Yeah, it looks like 3 of which are like fresh open, and like they're pretty much scabbing up at this point. But there's still like some fresh blood oozing out of them a little bit.
And so this is like retconning to when Fox and I were actually checking his body. Like upon seeing the dagger is like normal, I would have checked that immediately.
Yeah, so you do find out, like, it looks like what you would expect for, like, you saw him slicing his right hand during the fight, and he has a few fresh slices, and basically his entire right arm is covered in what look to be self-inflicted, like, knife wounds.
And yeah, I'll just hold his arm up to Fox as we're checking his body and just point to it.
Alright, now, Aldrich, what were you going to say?
This was kind of like going back to when we were investigating. You did mention that there was like embryos inside these tubes over here, or
Yeah, you can give a medicine or nature check. You can't to determine if, like, you know if it's an embryo or if it's, like, just a small animal that you don't recognize. So give me either nature or medicine. Yeah, you are able to make it out. Like, it is definitely some sort of, like, semi-formed small humanoid. And even looking through, like, it's in, like, this glowing green liquid, so it's hard to make out all of the details, but you can tell it's like faint green, leathery skin. It almost looks like he is growing goblins. Tavro, you can carry Krenko's body. It costs double movement to walk with him.
Yeah, I was more of just like communicating that to the people who are all around his body.
Yeah, keep in mind, I look like Krenko right now.
Oh, I saw you do that though.
Okay, so that's why I'm not just going back into the hallway.
Yeah. I think everyone else should, but I'm not going to be.
And
I'm not going to say much about it.
I'll just whisper to you, like, take him, bring the other one out.
I'll help
And
Tavro.
I nod and I start dragging Krenko.
I'll help Tavro.
Oh, I was already helping him.
Krenko, I'm getting hungry.
And I get him around the corner, so like behind where I am right now.
Do you need help? I can come up to feed.
And I just respond, coming just 1 second, making the final preparations now.
I'm gonna start dragging the other goblin that was dead back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Alright.
help you.
Yeah.
And I'll just respond like, ooh, she is an ugly one.
And you just hear coming up, you know I like them attractive. Do you spite me, Krenko? Do you not remember our deal? I can eat you again.
Zach, we can't move the token.
Oh,
Yeah. And I just say, I know, we can't pick them all perfect. The next one will be better.
and you just hear as the voice goes, very well, very well. I'll hold you to that.
And I will throw in the body of that goblin.
I just throw Krenko in. I just give it a mind fuck.
Do you?
Actually, no.
No.
Okay. As you throw the curse spitter down,
And you also start getting the fuck out of here.
notably, similar to like when you throw down a rock to wait to see when it hits the bottom of the hole, you start counting. 5 seconds pass. 6 seconds pass. And once you get to about 11 seconds, it almost sounds like a massive chainsaw just goes off for like 3 or 4 seconds at the bottom of this hole. And then a few seconds later, you just hear it calling out, "Thank you, Krenko!"
And I just say, as always, we'll be back with more soon.
Can we leave now?
And I just turn back at Clara and go, yes, run.
And yeah, I morph back into Kai, and he's just like signaling, like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Fox, they don't look safe or dangerous. They look like large fluid. They look like a large vat of fluid that you do not recognize what the fluid is. You don't know the safety.
I'm just gonna run over to where Escher is, and then for the first time in the entire campaign, I'm pulling my mace out. I'm gonna look over to him and say, "Destroy everything."
Are you mad? No!
Yes, I'm mad.
And I just go, no, leave it now. We are not disturbing that.
Big vat of liquid, giant turn thing. Send lots of liquid down, then we run.
Can I do some kind
Goblin's
of
already
check?
back in. She's
Can I
gone.
do some kind of check to identify what's in the tanks?
Yeah,
might be
I'm
something I'm
going with
familiar with.
Clara.
You can make a... Let me check if I'm forgetting a skill that might be more
He's
applicable
not
here.
turning around if you go down.
I can tell you which ones I'd prefer.
She does not want to be here.
I would say, again, like either Arcana or Herbalism kit.
Arcana's probably just easier. I think the bonus is the same unless you let me use medicine for this.
Oh yeah, no,
Actually,
I am carrying Krenko.
you could use medicine.
Dope. Is there a bot?
So I'm just going to let you know, I don't know what your max roll is. Even if you get a 20 on this, it might be above your max. I don't know.
My max roll is 27 with medicine.
You have a 10% chance of getting this. It is a DC 26.
Oh, fuck me.
Yikes.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't recognize what this is. You kind of find the same things, like, something is definitely being grown in here, but you don't really understand the context. It's been not enough time of research.
Well, that's all I need to know. Fox, whatever it is, it's non-volatile. It wouldn't be able to sustain organic matter for as long as it probably has if it was. It's of no use to us. What could be of use is whatever research they were working on here. I suggest we take whatever we can so I can continue it in the sanctity of my own lab.
Get your notes then.
As Clara and Tavro are running out, she's just gonna be like, "Holy smokes, guys! You really killed a lot of things up here."
Yeah.
Zach.
Also, just to make sure it is known, I am taking Krenko with me. I just can't move the token.
Yeah, I gotcha. Before we send everybody back, There were a lot of messages that went back in that chat. I don't think I saw any of them. Are there any last things that people wanted to do or questions that they asked that I might have missed a message for?
All of mine were directed at not you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them were just flavor.
Yeah, kind of just side convos.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just used the messages to communicate with other people while you're talking.
That is perfect. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't ignoring anybody by accident.
I guess the only thing I'm gonna point out is Escher's gonna fuck the invisibility. He's gonna try and take as many of the ingredients and stuff as he can for the potion he can't identify because he wants to know what it is.
Yeah, so obviously you can't, like, preserve the titration setup, but you can get all of the ingredients that are feeding into it. And you can get the end vial as well.
Oh yeah, their setup is amateur. I can do it better.
Yeah, just give me a quick sleight of hand check.
And I was asking Aldrich if he could help me with this. If he could help me, like, gather all this stuff up.
Then give me a sleight of hand check with advantage, if he's going to help you.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yo, 20! Attaboy! Thank you, Justin.
You are able to get everything as you pull the, like, final vial away. And, like, you stopper it and put it back. You just take a quick glance back, and you see, like, the next drop from the titration drops down onto the table, and immediately burns into the table about 3 inches deep.
Oh!
Interesting. Well, alrighty then. Let's, I suppose we can make our leave now. We can always come back. We know where it is. As Escher just, like, jangles away, just with so much glass on him right now.
Gideon, Krenko did also have a scimitar in a sheath on his side. Tavro is bringing that with him because it's quite literally strapped to Krenko's belt. Aldrich, what was that?
So while Aldrich is helping Escher, he looks back toward, like, the whatever creatures are in the tube, and he just asks Escher, like, you think that... No, never mind. I'm sorry. He just doesn't sit right with me.
Don't worry, you were never in one of those.
I very literally woke up in one.
What?
In the tube.
Well, I assure you, you weren't grown in one.
No, don't worry, Aldrich. You were in one that looked like this, not one that looked like this.
Aldrich looks at that one like, does he see anything inside of that one?
Both of these seem to be devoid of anything solid.
Aldrich, please. Aldrich.
Hello?
Aldrich.
Yes?
Can I borrow you and your torch real quick?
Sure.
Can you just move down?
He's like fumbling with some of the stuff with.
My perfectionism wants to just quickly check the last area we didn't actually look at.
So,
back at sure.
Yeah, there is a table. Give me an Arcana check as you approach.
Dark.
It has, like, arcane sigils. This is clearly some sort of enchanting table. You don't recognize what the sigils are.
Escher, have you dealt with any enchanting?
Not personally, but I know of others who have, though it's not my area of expertise. Why?
I'm just going to point to the enchanting table.
Yeah, I mean, you can also make an Arcana check just to see if you recognize the sigils.
I thought we were in a rush, but I suppose I can take a look. Normal. 17.
Yeah, so there are a ton of symbols, and because you are rushing, you only, like... It takes you a few moments on each symbol, so you get about 3 before you go. 1 is blood, 1 is death, and 1 is rebirth.
I just turn back to Fox and say, if you want to destroy something, this might not be a bad place to start. And Escher just kind of points to the table and says, necromancy.
Does it seem to be pulsing with, like, power, or is it just
He
like
is a necromancer.
Yeah.
Just back.
So you're familiar with, like, enchanting tables, they are basically used to augment the spells cast on, like, while using them. They're basically like a supercharged arcane focus. So it doesn't, like, do anything by itself. It's not glowing. It doesn't, like, immediately power anything up. What you could do is if you were casting a spell with any of the components that is etched into one of these, you can basically make it stronger. So these enchanting tables usually are meant for imbuing a spell into an item and using the increased power of the arcane focus to make it a permanent or semi-permanent effect on the item.
How heavy does it look?
At least a few 100 pounds. Like, it is a solid stone table, 4 feet in the air with stone legs. It is
too much for the big fella.
Like, even Tavra would probably Tavra would probably struggle to lift it if he's not raging.
Yep.
There's a chance that this is what was responsible for prolonging Krenko's life. Well, I'll leave it up to you what to do with it. I have valuable loot.
Krenko, I can smell others up there. Another meal so quickly?
What does it look like? Is there like a release valve on these?
This, quite literally, is a giant, like, crank. You're not sure exactly what it does. It would take more than, like, a 6-second glance to... It is intricate engineering. You don't know exactly what it does. You just know that there is a very obvious crank on the front.
Aldrich, how much weight can you have the bugs move?
Aldrich, you there?
He did say
Thought he was
BRB minutes ago.
Sorry.
Not that much. I'm gonna tell you right now, not that much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 pounds.
Fuck out.
Fox.
Alright. I'm going to start pouring oil onto all the wooden things I can see.
How much oil do you have?
6 flasks worth.
You're able to coat, with those 6 flasks, you're able to get, like, the entire group of crates over here. Crates, chests, shelves, everything.
Is there one that looked like it had a lot of notes? Because I'm going to focus on that more than anything else.
None of them looked like they were paperwork, really.
Like, even like the bookshelf up here?
Oh, well, yeah, if you're going not in that area. Both of these are bookshelves, and they are stocked with, like, glancing through them, they're not, like, titled books, but a lot of them do have, like, chemical and arcane writing on them.
Yeah, I'm going to pour oil on them. Can you carry them all now?
No.
You can probably get about 5 tomes worth and just shove them in your sack. They're easily about 40 to 50.
Is there any way to identify which ones are the most recent?
Depends
Like,
on how much time you want to spend.
If I take a couple seconds, take one on the end, flip it open, are they, like, handwritten?
Almost all of them seem to be handwritten.
Okay. Asher's pretty fucking smart.
None of them are labeled.
I want to see if can I see if he is smart in a way that I might not be and decipher the pattern of where the most recent books would be?
Give me a straight intelligence check.
How do I roll that? I guess...
You just click intelligence on your sheet.
Yep. 15.
They don't have titles. They are unlabeled. And you can't really tell... like, the ink is dry on all of them. You can tell that some of them are, like, very old to the point of, like, fading. But anything that was within the last few years, you can't tell the difference between.
I'm going to then grab 5 randomly and then start throwing oil on the rest.
I'll take 5 more.
Yes, Clara, they have titties, not titles.
Okay, 5 as well.
Alright, you each get 5 random, like, they're basically, like, sheaths of paper that are just kind of stitched together. They're not even, like, properly bound. But you're each able to get 5.
Sure.
And, at that point... You're not responding, Krenko? I think I'll come up and see.
Get the fuck out of there.
Once
Y'all
I
are
hear that,
idiots!
I'm gonna start running, and then a last thing I do is firebolt the oiled bookcase.
Alright, you firebolt that, and I actually, as you do that, I need you to roll I believe it is a d6.
Yeah, fire magic. It has side effects.
Alright, all of you need to stop moving for a second.
Oh, Lord.
I just need to check a quick note reference.
Perhaps Gideon was not just standing there.
If Gideon was standing there up until I told them not to move, Gideon was standing there.
Ma'am.
Wherever you are now, just stay for a second.
And there goes Gideon. Oh, he's doing his best. Yeah, you drove this side. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Your cat isn't very smart.
Alright, 1 second.
What happens when he spends his life in the wild? Apparently, that's a common thing that cats do.
What cat?
So as you send off your firebolt into the bookshelves, you hear coming up from the hole, the voice kind of changes and almost becomes like a little bit borderline robotic as it just goes, damage done to alchemical formulas, activating defense mechanisms. And with that, that door slams shut and locks.
I told you to just leave it and run.
We're so far away, we don't even know what's happening.
No, we don't. I made a
For
point
the-
of leaving.
For those of you on this sheet, on this scene, I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Put that down.
Wait, no. Not us, right? Not Tom.
Just
Yeah,
the ones-
not us,
Just the
Okay,
ones who are still in the sewers.
but still.
Another day. Oh yeah, did you see this?
Wait, there we go. And
We're back. And together.
Also, it's funny how Kai and Tavro are like the healthiest and we're both out here.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
God, not
well, you guys ran.
no,
They came back.
Because you guys didn't! You fucking idiots!
You opted to split us.
like that before.
We literally told you, leave it and go.
Fox, you are the first one to react as this happens. What would you like to do?
I tried to open door.
It is very clearly locked.
Well, I guess this is the new party, just the three of us.
Well, here
There's
we
four
thought
of us.
Clara was gonna be the lost one, but it turns out we're losing the others.
Does it seem breakable, or is it like completely metal?
It is an iron door. You can try and break it, but you'll have to let me know how.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so I saw this in an anime once. You put your hands on the metal door and just crinkle it.
He's not playing Tavro, so that might be a little difficult.
You know, fuck you, God.
Are you going to do anything, Connor?
I'm looking at my spell list, okay?
That is fair.
Did they find you?
Well, they tried to break the, or they tried to damage the spells and stuff as they left, or the scrolls, and then it said damage detected, locking down, and also the big bad evil lady said, "I'm coming."
I'm close.
Zach, I think I have the perfect combat music for this.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the music. Let me give... Please put on whatever you like. I might have to give
Is
you
the
guys
door
permissions to
itself
this.
the lock, or is it a separate lock?
You can give a sleight of hand check or an investigation check to find out. Alright,
Okay.
Brian, you should be able to use the music channel now. I think everybody should. Yeah,
Yep,
you have no idea. It slammed shut and the handle is no longer working. That is all you know.
You should have come with us. I have no remorse.
Perfect.
Did I use up an action?
I will say that was a
that's
bonus
fine.
action to look.
How big were the chests over here, and were they particularly full?
I mean, these are all like they're like normal crates, like 3 foot by 3 foot. This one's more of like a chest where it's like 2 feet high, 4 foot wide.
Could a person fit inside them?
You might be able to squeeze into this one.
Okay, wait, I have a very important question.
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta read this very carefully. I know it's not my turn though, but I wanna...
Alright, so what we're gonna do...
You know, this is some Final Fantasy character laugh remix.
I don't know what you're talking about, Pat.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Is there...
Alright. I'm gonna pull out my human skin scroll.
Wait, your what?
Alright, that'll be your object interaction.
I'm gonna open it, and I'm just gonna say, tell me how to get out.
Fuck, I was wrong. I was wrong, I don't have the spell slots. Fuck, I thought that was this was a second level spell. Is this really a third? Shit. Yeah, never mind. Connor, I apologize. I thought I had a genius idea and I can't even do it.
Swear yourself in service to me and you will be released.
What the fuck?
We give the rogue a chance to pick the lock.
Going to pick the lock. Oh, it's not my turn.
But I write the contract.
Swear yourself now.
Connor, I think you don't really have the upper hand here to negotiate.
I am going to delay my response until after everyone else goes as an action, please.
Fine. You can respond on someone else's turn. You can respond before your turn at the end of the round of combat. That will bring us to Escher. What would you like to do?
Okay. So it's an iron door, right?
It is made... Yeah, it is a, like, barred iron door.
Yeah, I have no level 3 spell slots, Connor, or I think I could have gotten you out. Wait. Oh no, barred iron door. So, can we see him through the door?
You can. Think like stereotypical, like, prison cell door.
Alright, I don't have this prepared. Yeah, if I had 3rd level spell slots, this would be trivial, but I used them all because I couldn't hold concentration. So, what I'm gonna do is this. I'm giving you the best possible chance I can. And no, that should not have been applied to me. Oh wait, concentration was, yes. Okay. So when Gideon rolls any kind of skill check, he can add 1d4 to that check.
All right.
And Escher just kind of comes up, pats Gideon on the back, and says, I've seen you do this before, no pressure, but this is arguably the most important job that you're going to have all day. You need to get that door open.
No pressure.
Aldrich, what would you like to do?
Oh, geez. I would like to delay my turn after Fox.
One thing, which is just a quick reminder because this almost never comes up, there is the help action that you can take to give Gideon advantage on the lockpick if you would prefer that, or you can delay. Either is fine. I just want to remind of the option because I know that almost never comes up.
Right. I'm trying to think like how I would be able to help Gideon. Like just like actually like helping with something like a lock picking.
Bugs can go in the lock and sort of like give some insight or something like that. I don't know.
Is there a lock on the door?
You put the torch up to it.
You're about to find out.
Okay, yeah. I help Gideon by like putting the torch, angling the torch and trying to help.
All right.
That's
Gideon,
your job.
it is now your turn.
Oh, wonderful.
First, give me an investigation check as you try and find the lock on the door, because it's not just in the handle.
So I get this and 1d4, right?
You can use the d4 on this, or you can add it to the actual roll when you pick the lock. You only get one. You can only add the d4 to one roll. You decide which one you use it on.
Correct,
okay.
And you have to decide before you roll.
Okay. I'm not going to use it here.
Okay, so first, give me an investigation check. Let me check your features, because I think with your subclass of rogue, you actually might get advantage on this.
It can roll the die before or after making the ability check.
Oh, okay,
Quote
never mind.
the
That was
spell.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, baby. Oh, wait.
You actually have advantage on this because of your eye for detail.
Oh.
So,
I'll just reroll.
Roll again and take the higher. Much better. Yeah, so you can see that the locking mechanism on the door, it's not like a normal lock. It is a bar that goes up through the hinge and kind of rotates in the outermost bar. So it's currently extending into the ceiling and the ground below. And you found that there is a small opening that you can use to try and pick the lock and get that out. So now you can make a Thieves' Tools check. Let's make sure you have those on your character sheet, because you might not. You don't. So give me 1 second to put that on your character sheet, and then you will make a Thieves' Tools check.
I see it in my tool proficiencies.
You don't do it in your tool proficiencies. That's just saying that you are proficient.
Oh, gotcha.
I know, it's weird. There's a lot of different things that go... Because you can never lose proficiency in Thieves' Tools. You can lose your Thieves' Tools.
Right.
I'm stepping away real quick. But I was giving the help action to
Yes. Oh, you actually did already have Thieves' Tools. So it's on the inventory page. Just use the first one, I guess.
And I just hit this roll. Oh, there it is. Use these tools. I am gonna use the D4 on the
yeah, so when you roll it, the dialogue that comes up, there will be something that says situational bonus. Put plus 1d4 in there.
I beg you, use my knowledge.
So I typed that in here, like in the situational bonus box. I typed
In the
1d4.
situational bonus box, just put plus 1d4, and that should add it on the end.
Okay. And is that normal or with advantage?
And this is with advantage because Aldrich is helping you.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
A 21 just barely passes as you are able to slide in your thieves' tools. You just barely get the tumbler to rotate, and the door unlocks as the bar unseals it. It is now a normal door that can be opened.
And then I open the door.
Now we'll run the other way.
That is your object interaction. That will end your turn.
Oh, gotcha.
Or sorry, you can move if you would like as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. Now that I know that the door is open.
All right. Just remember, it is double movement through full-sized allies.
So that's 10, 21.
So 25 feet to get to the other side of Escher. You have 5 feet left.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna move here.
Rogue bonus action?
She used her bonus action to find the lockpicking mechanism.
No, I think I'm gonna be sick. Okay.
And that, Fox, as you see them all kind of gather around and Gideon unlock and open up the door and then start sprinting away, you hear the slithering and skittering of what sounds like hundreds of metal claws against the hole. And after a few seconds, crawling out in a like serpentine cyclical manner is a large purple construct that crawls out of the hole, looks to the side, and goes, Krenko is missing. Intruders detected. Eating intruders. And it gets just out of the hole, and that is where it will end its turn, as it used all of its movement to get up. That will bring us to Fox. What would you like to do?
of all the things I expected this session, a Bahir was not one.
That is, I don't know if that's a Bahir.
5.
I mean, metagame information, you can see it in the combat tracker. It is it is a clockwork Bahir.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm struggling because door close, open, close.
Actually, Fox, before you do anything, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm dumb, I could have just done it up here.
Oh,
I used my inspiration.
Oh.
Do you have inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. With a 20, with a 19, it is not a 20, and you fail. I'm sorry.
What?
You
Frightful
do not
presence,
move
right?
until you answer me.
I am just gonna say, not yet. And then start scrolling it back up, shove it back in, and then start running.
Then kneel.
Is this coming from the scroll?
As you fail your wisdom saving throw, you feel your mind racked with the presence of the thing that was speaking to you. And over the course of the next few seconds, as you deny an answer, you forget how your legs work, and you fall to the ground.
Motherfucker.
You can still use your action and bonus action this turn. you can no longer take the move action.
See, Fox, I was trying to not make you have that because I was trying to protect you.
Oh, there's a bear. Fuck the bear.
Does that make it my turn?
I think they wish
Fox
bear-
still has his action and bonus action. He just can't move.
So, alright. No, I...
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
I'm just gonna like hold the arm out to Escher, and I'm gonna say, I can give you the strength if you can grab me. And I'm going to prepare an action to cast Enhance Ability on him to give full strength.
Gotcha. Yeah, that will let him drag you at
Yeah.
full speed, I think. Escher, what would you like to do?
I can't believe I'm doing this. Zach, I'm gonna ask a question, and I don't know if it's one you can give me the answer to.
It's worth asking.
Is he actually grappled, or is he paralyzed?
What you also didn't hear the voice. I just don't have a way of only sending it to Connor. You saw him. You heard him aloud say, "No," and then his legs collapsed.
Like,
the rest of his body still seems to be moving. He reached out an arm to you, but his legs just stopped working. It does not look like something grabbed him. It looks like his legs stopped working.
It's just because I have a way to fix paralysis, I just don't know if that would help here.
I don't think I can answer that. It is not the condition of paralysis caused by a creature. Like, he doesn't have the paralysis status effect. Depending on what you do, like, without you telling me what you're going to do, I can't tell you whether or not it... Let me check that.
It's blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I don't think that will work for this.
This was your third straight session?
Okay.
That will not work for this.
You rolled.
Okay.
You killed Krenko.
In that
I mean,
case, let me see what
I can just tell you, he is charmed.
Oh, okay. So I guess, Escher was gonna run up, preparing to use that, then goes, oh fuck, if his arms are still moving, this isn't what I thought it was. This is not a physical affliction, that's not something I can cure, but he takes his hand. And so you cast Enhance Ability on me?
Enhance Ability, which doubles your carry capacity, which I don't think technically lets you run unencumbered, but I think I'm going to rule that it does. So you can now drag him along the ground or pick him up and move at your full speed as long as that ability is still going.
Is that my action?
Connor, how do you feel about Fox being objectified?
I can be objectified.
Okay, free action for object interaction.
Okay. So if that is the case, if I can kind of just like come up, grab his hand, and like kind of throw him over my shoulder, so you're saying I can move at full speed if I carry him?
Correct. Nope. You still have to do the double movement to move through Aldrich's space, but otherwise you can move at full speed.
I can dash as a bonus action now.
Aha!
I have a ring that lets me cast Expeditious Retreat, and I'm going to retreat expeditiously.
I forgot that was the Simic Guild signet spell.
They taught me something useful. Connor, come, you're moving with me. So I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's the end of one movement. 5, 10, diagonal, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that correct?
That seems correct, and yeah, Fox, you'll just be following right behind him.
Like, technically, he'd be in my space, though, right? Like, is he? Because I'm like literally, I want to like take his hand.
If you're
pull his
actually
hand over.
carrying him, then yes, like he's in your space. It's just that makes it really hard to interact with tokens, so we're gonna say that he's not.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Also,
right.
can't see anymore.
Aldrich, what would you like to do as you see this giant construct slither out from the well in the middle of the room, turn to you all, and like begin its approach?
So, question. I had stepped away for a little bit while Connor was getting to the other side of the gate. Is the gate still down, or is it just wide open right now?
The gate is wide open right now.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to delay my action after Gideon, so that Gideon can move more ahead of me.
All right.
Then I'm gonna do something.
We are going to move you down on the initiative tracker. And Gideon, that will bring us to you.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry, we were muted. I'm gonna keep running.
So that is 20 so far because it takes an extra 5 to go through an ally space. You're actually on top of Escher right now, right?
I was gonna say Escher is right here.
No.
Okay.
Where are you? Are you there too?
No, I'm here.
I'm on the same space.
Oh, you two are on the same space. Got it.
I don't know why I can't see the hallway there.
I'm here, so if you can, because there's no light. If you
can't
can
see
get
because
here,
there's no light. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like I would be like I can't see either, but I can kind of like scoot you around me. So if you get to the spot that I'm pinging and you have 5 feet of movement left, you can go diagonally here and get through me.
Yeah, I'll go here. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to move another 30 feet.
Into the blackness.
I'll be back.
25. That's 30.
All right. Would you also like to use your action to dash and go another 30?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, why not?
You're a rogue.
And there she goes.
There I go. I'm leaving these suckers in the dust.
So the real question is, why didn't Gideon run after me if she could move 90 feet of it?
Because I had no help.
Yeah, Gideon was unconscious for a lot of last session. Aldrich, what would you like to do?
So I would like to take one step, and then I
made
see
it
that they're
across
still
the-
right there. And like, I thought they got farther. I was gonna make an insect cloud.
Just go.
So instead of doing that, because they won't be able to see if I do make an insect cloud.
Yeah, just run.
I'm going to run, but first I'm going to summon one of the crawl warriors and like have them tell it to defend this hallway.
Whoa. What is that?
This is something unique to Aldrich.
It says something about token integer something something something, so I'm gonna try to roll it again and try to replace it.
There's a chance this might have broken with version 10, your macro there. Gotcha. So if it is giving you an issue, just let me know and I'll put it on for you.
Yeah, it said model validation errors. It must be an integer something something something.
Yeah, okay. I will fix that before next session. Which crawl are you summoning?
The basic one. So it will be like in this spot that I was before.
You should be able to move it now. I'm just putting it on the field for you.
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
So you summon it there.
Yeah. Then I took 5, 10, so that's 10 feet so far that I moved, and I'm gonna take the rest of my move it, so 15, 20, 25. Object interaction. I'm going to hand the torch to Escher.
Hands are a little full.
Yeah, he's
oh, yeah.
carrying Fox. That's a two-handed thing.
Absolutely.
25,
I'm strong right now, but I'm not that
25,
strong.
40, 45, 50. That's my movement. That's my turn.
And sorry, what are you commanding the crawl to do?
In this hallway, don't let anything past you.
As you wish, Death Priest.
And you just hear that in your mind kind of chittering for a second as it begins to stand guard. And that will bring us to... actually, I think the way we set this up is it summons immediately after your turn in initiative. So let's put that there. And it is just going to defend. So it just like readies its spear against this construct that's coming at it and waits. And this thing is going to come and it is going to just try and eat this thing as it passes.
That one. Oh!
It was a 2. So it misses its first attack. It does make a second attack. And you... Aldrich, through your mental connection, you feel as it tries to, like, wrap itself around this crawl warrior. But the crawl somehow manages to jump out of the way and stand in front of this massive construct, standing strong to protect you and your allies as you make your retreat. That will bring us to Fox. Holy shit. Fox, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
Answer me, or I will take more of your functions.
I said no.
Fox, who are you talking to?
Sorry, I guess I lied. Fox is still in the fuck around phase.
All
no,
right.
my answer is no. I'm not answering him.
Oh, okay. That I thought you were refusing to answer, and that would have been rough on you, buddy.
I thought he was saying no.
Yeah, no. I was trying to say no this whole time.
Eventually, you can't put my scroll away again.
And it doesn't do anything to you, but you find yourself still clinging onto the scroll, and even as you think about it, it's almost as if that hand has a mind of its own. You are not letting go of the scroll, you are not putting it away. Anything else you'd like to do?
Are my legs still jelly?
Yes.
I would like to sing a ballad to bardically inspire.
All right, Escher, what would you like to do?
Alright, first things first, I'm gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Exceptional job, Aldrich. I didn't know you could do that, but now we run for our lives. 30. Can I go diagonally to go 30? Like
Yes.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action. Oh god. Bonus action is gonna be... Why can't I move? I can't move anymore. Hold on.
Oh, maybe
You
because
should be
I'm in the
able
way.
to.
Let me just-
There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Would you like to action dash as well?
Fox, is everything okay up there?
As I'm just gonna look at him and say, the gods are angry at me.
Well, too greedy, folks. Yeah, he really.
I need to get I need to get you out of here first. I'm gonna dash as an action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just in a straight line into this room, standing on the. But actually, hold on. I am gonna start going this way because Escher has a photographic memory. He knows exactly where he is. He doesn't need the light.
Yes. Yeah, you should be able to just walk.
Now that I've been here before, yeah, I know exactly where I'm going. Sort of. Like, I imagine he kind of stepped on the edge of the grate and went, oh, that's where I am. And then he's going to start heading towards the stairs. But this is as far as I could get. So.
Gotcha. Gideon,
that was all
what
90
would you like to
feet
do?
of my movement.
I will go. 20 here. And then 10 here.
Oh god, are you near me? Oh jeez. I had no idea.
Right now he's on top of you.
Oh, hello.
30 here.
Wait, I didn't realize. At some point, did I move past Gideon?
Yeah, just barely.
You did.
I'm
So
here.
it should be
I'm
5 feet back,
Yep.
actually.
I'm there.
Oh.
Alright.
No, you're fine. I'm not.
Yeah, Gideon, you make it up the stairs and back into the corridor up there. The Crawl Warrior is going to try and attack the Behir.
Wait, what about Aldrich?
Oh, shit. I did not mean
I
to...
still have my bonus action.
Keep running!
Once you get up the stairs out to the rest of the party, you are considered out of this combat.
Oh.
Aldrich, what would you like to do?
We are on a different level even from that.
Okay, well, it's their fault for fucking around and finding out.
I didn't do anything. You stayed.
There was no indication that door could lock itself.
Aldrich, what would you like to do?
Well, you see, Escher, that's because you may not have been here, but we fed a goblin to something that used chainsaws on it.
I don't know what that is.
Well, now now the ones who were still down here recognize the sounds of the whirring chains and this chainsaw sounds as just, you know, this thing biting because it's a construct. It basically has chainsaw mouth. Aldrich, what would you like to do?
Aldrich would like to expend yet another charge and summon another Crawl Warrior with the command of go and help your kinsman in attack. One gets to defend what's it called? One is defending and one is attacking.
Alright. And are you removing the charges?
All right, I'm gonna switch to my phone because Discord is acting up on my computer. It's like going in and out.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Justin?
Hmm?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so you summon another Crawl Warrior. Are you keeping track of the charges on your amulet?
Yeah, it's going down. I have 2 charges left.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you summon it with the directive of helping its allies, and it gives you the same kind of like affirmation that the other one did.
Okay. And then afterwards, I go and I just take my full movement down this hallway. So that's...
All right. You know, you do actually control this crawl. What would you like to do with it?
Oh, I cannot see what...
If you can't see it, just tell me what... It's standing in front of the Behir.
Yeah, just...
Attack?
Yeah, just attack. Attack with the spear.
Wow.
This fucking CR 1/2 Crawl Warrior is doing more than any of you ever have.
What a
Welcome
Chad.
to Summons.
As it stabs into the Clockwork Behir's mouth and actually manages to hit it. And the other Crawl runs up and stands behind him, giving him the pack tactics and hive mind support.
Here we go. Love to see it.
And now this is going to do a thing.
Damn, Aldrich MVP.
I don't know why it's not rolling.
In fairness, if Gideon was not there, you'd be fucked.
I had an idea.
And you didn't have the spell slot for it, you'd be dead.
I was gonna make a Dark Borgin.
Well, okay, maybe.
Alright, now this should work. Yep.
The fuck?
He wants to get rid of these Crawl and come after you. Aldrich, I think you should have been prompted for some saving throws.
I don't think it matters.
I don't either. Yep, they're dead.
What a champ! No! He passed!
Yeah,
pawn
passing
champ.
wasn't gonna save them from that. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. It doesn't get to attack you, Aldrich, but it's right there.
What the fuck? How the fuck?
You should have left
Aldrich.
when you had that chance.
As you feel the jolt of electricity in your shared consciousness with the two Crawl, and they pass away, you are kind of caught off guard for half a second as you just see this thing slither down in rapid speed towards you, and it ends up right next to you. Fox, we will start your turn off by having you make a Wisdom saving throw.
On how to beat this thing. But for now, you will stay useless.
As you are compelled to continue holding the scroll and still do not have control of your legs. Is there anything you would like to do? You are able to see this thing. Oop, did not mean to make a template there. You are able to see this thing coming up and slithering behind Aldrich, about to chase him down.
Honestly, I have no fucking clue if this is even capable of afflicting it. However, I'm just gonna turn around and look this thing, and it's a construct, right?
It is made out of metal. It is clicking. It's been talking in a strangely metallic voice ever since it's been coming up. It is definitely a construct. You don't even have to make a check for that.
What are you gonna do? Turn it to weaker stone?
Maybe.
I am going to look back, and then I am going to... Why Mr. Command?
I would do command. It can smell.
And I am going to command it.
Rob,
Command it what?
I'm going to command it to retreat.
It's a good thing that constructs follow orders, so it has disadvantage on the roll, right?
Oh boy.
It does not seem affected in the slightest.
Do I have an action and bonus action?
Well, now you just have a bonus action.
Well, actually, no. Command I can cast as a bonus action because of it's an enchantment spell.
Right. I forgot that was your divine domain. Yes, so you still have an action if you would like to use it.
Is casting a spell through a magic object count towards casting only one spell per turn?
Yes, it is still casting a spell.
Fuck it, I'm gonna have to try it anyway. I am going to try to look back at it.
Yeah, I think that is true.
Even as it looks at you right in the eyes, it seems completely unaffected.
Well, guys, zoinks.
Oh, yuck!
All right, Escher, what would you like to do?
I think I'm pretty out of options of ways that I can help Aldrich is the problem. You said once we get up the stairs, we're out of the combat, or is that not the rule anymore?
You can try and find out.
5, 10, 15. And before I get there, hold on. I don't think this is gonna work, but I gotta give it a shot. I cannot target this thing, hold on. So technically I'd be here and using this.
Alright.
And... Yep, I'm gonna have to try it. So, give me the saving throw or it's gonna be blind. Oh my god! Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was my my action, my movement, and then bonus action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to here.
Alright. Aldrich, whatever happens here, we're going to call it after this round of combat. What would you like to do?
So Aldrich is gonna squid himself and do an insect claw.
Alright.
The thing is still not with the macro cells are working, so it's 30 foot.
Yeah, I'm just going to put down a template for it.
Okay. And then he's just gonna try to move as far away as possible. There's the
Alright, and let me read that again, just so that I remember what it does. Heavily obscured. It is blind. It means it cannot see you. It cannot make the attack of opportunity. You are able to walk away without disengaging.
Oh, thank
And
God.
as you run up the stairs, you hear this thing skittering behind you, and looking down the stairs at it, it stops at the bottom of the stairs, and you just hear edge of sewers reach, barrier complete, returning to base.
Oh, thank God.
That is where we will end the session for the night.
Yay, we did it.
Okay, so
Can we hear that too?
The ones who are like just at the top of the stairs can, yeah.
I'm dropping him.
from now on, if Fox tries to fuck around, we are not finding out and we're pulling him away.
You didn't.
So many
You
times.
left.
Clara had 1 HP and was just kidnapped.
She had like 20 something after I healed her.
That doesn't. We all wanted to leave.
I think I had the least health there.
Why did you stay down there?
Loot
Because money.
and knowledge.
Curiosity killed the cat or the party.
In my defense, I had no idea that there would be a creature that could move 100 feet per round, and 2, the doors would auto-lock on themselves. Had I been privy to that information, perhaps I wouldn't have done that, but none of us knew.
You didn't think chainsaw eating sounds were warning enough?
And when it said, I'm
No.
gonna come up, you didn't say, okay, let's leave.
We did. That's when we started leaving.
No, you left about 2
No.
rounds after that.
Yeah. You delayed.
I couldn't leave the cleric. He wasn't done.
Well, there's a lesson that the rest of us have already learned the hard way.
Don't find out.
Vinny, I don't think you were... This goes for Vinny, Justin, and Brian, just because I don't think you were there, like, early enough. This is absolutely a sandbox game where there will randomly be things that are far weaker and far stronger than your party. Like,
Oh, I'm aware. High
Okay,
match,
yeah.
high risk, high reward.
exactly.
I didn't think it would come that quick.
That's fair. But... Yeah.
But Vinny, what you failed to understand is that he got the legs.
Yeah, my plan was expeditious retreat the whole time. It's why I was saving that ring.
He do be scuttling, though.
You see, Zach told us a while ago that sometimes the right answer might just be turn around and run. So I'm taking that to heart.
I was going to, but Connor couldn't use his legs.
Yeah, I mean...
Alright, it's more like you weren't going to until Connor decided to burn everything and then couldn't use his legs.
There is definitely a chance that you could have won that fight, but it
So
would have
I'm
required a
definitely
lot of
confident.
real lucky rolls, and also, like, probably you guys
All of us
being
down
at
there?
full... Yeah, like, if you guys were at full resources, that's probably a fight you could do.
She got all the money. We just gotta steal it from her.
But,
Oh, yeah.
You don't even know I have the money.
Well, he's like
But that-
gravitates towards money.
so
He'll
so
figure
that
it
was
out.
a good session, everybody.